Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video where I'm wearing the same jacket so you guys can ask if I have any more clothes. Today's video is going to be entirely devoted to Allison the Duramax. We're going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do since the day that I bought the truck. Hey, I got to first start with a kind of funny story. The day that I went to go buy the truck, right? If you guys remember the video where I went and bought it, it was pouring down raining all day long. It was crazy, like really bad rain. And I was really annoyed because I didn't get to record and I was just kind of aggravated. So anyways, got the truck, paid for it and everything, got the title signed over, and I was sitting in the truck getting ready to leave with it after I just bought it, and the dashboard kept vibrating. Like, as the truck was sitting there idling, the dashboard was making this obnoxious. So as a normal human would do if they hear a vibration, they punch their hole through the dashboard twice. Oh, yeah, just in case you fall. Oh, dude, how do you hold it for so long? What is it, 35 minutes?
30 minutes is the record.
12 hours and 30 minutes is the world record for wheelchair wheelie time, and he thinks that he can beat it.
Oh no, I'm
beat it by like 1 minute.
It's not that hard.
This is hard, bro.
Okay.
All right, I'm good. What? Did you see that? S&B tests the internationally accepted ISO 5011 standard. This intake flows 29.1% better than stock. It uses premium silicone rubber for filters, seals, and couplers instead of the standard urethane. This rubber will not rot, will not crack, and over time, it makes a great seal. Oh, they did it. They did the year thing. I forgot. I got a sticker from S&B as well. The trooper that burnt down, if you guys remember that video, that was a mess, but we took the hood from the scene of the of the fire, I guess. And we've been collecting like stickers and putting them all over the hood of the trooper. So if you guys have any stickers I want to send, please feel free to. Collection, where you want it, Jake?
This one, I feel like it would go well, like right in here. Oh,
that can be yours. No, don't actually kick. I need that.
a stock Duramax intake.
This is the weirdest air filter. It doesn't filter very good, actually. That was bad.
Do you need that?
Change.
Or can I kick it?
Oh, no,
You kick that.
video.
I'm trying not. No, I'm serious. Like, go get it right now. That's disgusting. We got the airbox in the truck right here. Right now, I'm trying to get the couplings and everything done for the intake tube, but everything's going smooth so far. We got everything pretty much in place. Trying to get this thing down in there. There's a clear cover that goes over this so you can see the air filter, which is pretty cool. This truck always is confused to be an LML, as they sent the parts for an LML instead of the LMM. So now I've got this opening right here where there should be a block off plate normally. So I'm trying to figure out something to block it off with until they get the block off plate to me. Check engine light just came on. It says engine power reduced. I don't know why.
So you're in limp mode?
Yeah. A new kit because the truck might not run right with the placement of that mass sensor. as the engine light comes on, it goes into limp mode. Yeah. Yeah, either that. Yeah, that's not a problem. Dude, he felt so bad. He was like, dude, I'm so sorry. So they're getting another one 2-day shipped here. Also, the kind of downfall to that is that I have to take the entire intake out and put an entire new one in because this is the complete wrong intake. Like, they told me that they're gonna send me the new intake and they don't want to fill out an RMA for the return of this one. So they said, just give it away to somebody with an LML Duramax on your channel. And I was like, okay. So if anybody has an LML Duramax, comment down below if we can do some kind of giveaway, I guess, for Duramax owners out there, and we can get you guys hooked up with an S&B intake for your truck. Basically, the situation I'm stuck in, I can't drive the truck now because it's in limp mode, so we're, I guess, just going to wait on the new box to come in. We're going to give away an intake, so stay tuned. Yes, you can. Try to go like a little bit. Oh!
Now stand up.
Oh both hands. No! Yeah, you do.
You gotta be careful with this thing.
It's not a boat. Out of nowhere, the dude was just like, what are you doing, Bo? He's muddy. Get down. The phone's good.
No, you're not as big as you used to be.
Yeah!
Devin hit his head.
Rip.
Oh. You okay, buddy?
Throw out the peace sign.
I'm good.
That hurt so bad.
Oh! Wait!
This is so sketch, dude.
How was that chair holding?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You should try to.
Today we are going to be replacing this dashboard in this truck, and I've also got a new radio for the truck. I figured what better time to put in an aftermarket radio than right now, being that I'm already going to be taking the dash out. So we've got an aftermarket radio here. We've got a ton of wires right here. Give me just a second. I'm going to get to splicing all these wires in their correct place, and we're going to get started taking out the dash here shortly. And a few minutes later, I say a few, probably about 20 minutes later, we got all of the wires connected, zip tied up, and they look real nice and bundled up now. So this is going to connect to the back of the aftermarket radio. These are going to connect to the factory radio harness, and I'll show you guys how that all works in a little bit. But the reason why I had to get this little interface right here is because the truck does have steering wheel controls. So this is going to retain all of the steering wheel controls. This is going to retain the factory chime whenever you open the doors and all of that good stuff. So anyways, let's go hop into getting this dash put in. I'm not going to need this auxiliary cord, so I can go ahead and take that out. Happy to be getting rid of that. I wrote down a bunch of steps in my notes for how to take this out because there is, you know, bolts everywhere. It's enormous, gigantic piece of dash. As you can see, this wraps from literally here to that edge of the door, down under the radio, under the console here and everything. I guess let's just hop right into it. First thing, I need to remove the side panel. There's two 7mm right there, so let me grab this. I'm just gonna set all the bolts in that right side cup holder. Two, set the e-brake, and there's two Phillips heads down here, 10mm under here. Bottom of this dash is off with our trailer brake connector right there. Surprise, more 7mm. There's gonna be quite a few of those throughout this process. Got two more 10mm over here. This section of the dash is free. God, come on. Okay, A-pillar for the driver's side is off. Set that back here with the rest of the trim panels. Let's see here. What else? Let me look at my steps and see what else was next. Okay, there's two T15s up here. Those two up there. Then we've got to pry off the AC vents. Close your ears, you're not gonna like this noise.
Guys, I'm crazy.
Oh.
It's like
There it goes. We've got those two T15s to take out right here. Inner cluster hood is out. Gauge trim is next. Ugh. Gauge trim is out. Next step, there is 7mm holding in the cluster. Surprise, surprise, more 7mm. Okay. And one left at this top left corner. And disconnect this cluster. There we go. And gauge cluster moves out of the way. Bunch of 7mm back there. Holy crap. Oh look, it's the piece of the dash that broke. Oh hey Nick. It's going great. Yeah, tearing a bunch of stuff up. What's up? There's like approximately 1,000 million bolts holding this thing in. Every one of them are all 7mm.
Oh. 750.
Okay. I think we can put this back and turn the truck all the way off. Now the next step is to disconnect the battery because we have to take the airbag out. Next thing I need to do is pry off this dang radio surround crap right here. I just don't want to mess nothing up trying to get it out. Oof, that sounds awful. Cool. Yeah, that, I don't like that. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side.
12 total. Oh my gosh. Cigarette lighters come out, the AC comes out. Look at that. Stock radio is out, so we'll move that here out of the way. I mean, do you really need this many bolts to hold a dash in? Let me go ahead and start splitting this up here at the top and get that separated. I'll just take that trim piece out the way up here. Let me go over here to the passenger side. We've got so many more bolts to take out. Yeah, we're almost there now. Another trim piece out the way. Oh my gosh, there is no way. More 7mm. Look how many. 1, 2. Move the bolts. Remove the passenger side cover between the doors. Pop that off. Guess what's behind it?
7mm.
More 7mm. Uh-oh, we're getting there. Yep, so now I've got two 10mm inside of there on the passenger side airbag. So hand me that 10mm. Oh, this is gonna suck. How am I gonna get that bolt out of there? Oh, good with my fingers right there. Okay, got the other one. Pry this cap for the airbag up here off. This thing is not wanting to come out.
Came apart like that.
There we go. Nothing underneath there. Let me take this cover off and just get this A-pillar handle out of the way. Uh-oh. It's starting to sprinkle. Oh, come on. Oh my Lord. Move this big old piece back there. I don't want to scratch that tent. I see one more bolt back there.
Damn solid.
Oh, come on. I see. There were 4 bolts back there instead of 2, but we got them out. There we go. Now we can pull the whole airbag out. Got that connector out, and here is the entire airbag. 2 7mm in there. 2. Oh, there we go. It just pulls apart. Now I've got these 2 10mm up here at the very front. Oh, it would start raining as soon as we get close to getting this dash out. So close to getting it out, and it's pouring raining now. Yeah, these dashes suck. There is like a big service bulletin about how these break all the time. Holy crap, dude. Everything is holding on for dear life under here. More bolt for this whole entire dash. Look at that.
But you gotta put all that back in.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. There we go. This dash should be completely free. Yep, I gotta get this one little switch panel out and then we are done. The entire dash is removed. There's like 100 pieces back there. It would, I'm telling you, it would start pouring down raining as soon as we get doing this.
Oh yeah.
I guess we can just try and get it loose in here out of the rain, and then once it's out of the dash, we can just pick it up. The whole thing just broke. It is raining. Okay. Console is out. Look at this thing. This is why it's been making so much noise. There's so many broken pieces on this dash, and there went another. It's like, at least it's out. Let me go grab the other new dash over here. I'm sorry, we'll pay attention to you very soon, I promise. Look at that, it's Velcroed. Ooh, that's interesting. Boom, there we go. This is an OEM part. This is a direct replacement for that dash. And you guys saw how much of a pain that process was just to be able to get it out. I'm glad that I'm gonna be replacing it because it's been vibrating and it's been very, very annoying. And looking at that cracked dash on top up here where it's been completely destroyed has been really aggravating. So I'm glad that we're gonna be getting this all swapped in. It's gonna make the truck look a lot nicer from the inside, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna let this rain slow down a little bit if possible. Oh, nearly an hour later and it is still just pouring raining. I don't even know if you can see it. It's like thin rain. Not that that matters, but we're just gonna try and get this dash put in. It might get a little bit wet, but oh well, I don't really have the time to wait on it.
Let's see.
If that goes over, then it'll go in. Okay, got it.
Over here.
Just making sure I got all the wires pulled through in the right space.
Yeah.
Let me put that in there, put that in there. Boom. Okay, we got the dash put in here. We're gonna get all the wires ran through the dash the way that they go, but everything is back together. This one doesn't feel, it is OEM replacement, but this one doesn't feel nearly as flimsy. It is dark and kind of hard to see, so we're gonna continue snapping together all these pieces of the interior, and I'll talk to you guys here shortly. It is still sprinkling a little bit, but check it out. We finally got all of the dash back assembled. We've got the AC vents, the airbag, all that stuff that we took out. We got it all back in. It is ready for the new radio to get put in. So let's go ahead and head over here and grab this thing. We've got a new dash kit. We've got all these wires and we've got the radio itself. So I need to carry all of this over there and get started hooking everything up. The first step to doing any aftermarket radio in any vehicle is you need to get a dash kit for your vehicle. So I've got that right here. Got our 2 sides to the dash kit here, and it's very simple how this goes. So grab our aftermarket radio right here. There we go. And the last bolt right here, and we will be done getting that radio in the dash kit, and everything else is pretty easy. Now you see how the radio is nicely installed into this dash kit right here, and basically the dash kit is just to fill the space between the radio and the giant gaping hole that this dash has. Now that that is in the radio, all we've got to do is connect this wire harness that we've already went ahead and pre-wired off camera. This half here is for the factory radio connectors, which are right here. and this half right here go to the back of the radio. Let me go ahead and connect these factory connectors that go to the factory radio, and we're going to hook it up to our aftermarket harness here. On this instructions right here, it says number 7 for Pioneer, so we've got to turn on our interface, we've got to turn this little knob to show what kind of radio we're using it for, because it has different features for whatever. So let's turn this thing and point it at 7. That is pointed at 7. Yeah? Okay. So now that we got that thing pointed at 7, let's go ahead and unhook this. Now that we have the radio select switch turned to number 7, which is for Pioneer, we'll go ahead and connect this. There we go. Got to connect my antenna adapter, so let me slide that in there. Let me reconnect these batteries real quick, and we will be able to finish up this radio install. We are so close to being done.
But it's just out here, that's why it's so loud.
I'm probably going to take that out. That is pretty annoying. You're right. Let's grab the radio now, hook up the steering wheel control, and plug that baby in. There we go. Now let me set this radio up real quick. Okay, well there we go. We've got everything. Well, the speakers are working on here. Next step I'm going to do off camera because it is a little bit time consuming. As you see right here, the steering wheel controls are not working, but give me just a second. Let us program these real quick and we will get them working. All right guys, check it out. I've got my video of the Mustang's reveal up on my phone. Check this out. Steering wheel controls, volume is going up.
Cars have always been the motivation for everything.
And volume is going down, so the steering wheel controls are hooked up properly. So now that we verified that the steering wheel controls are working, we can go through and hit, you see that I can go through the sources, changing sources on the radio now, and everything like that is working. So all I'm gonna do from here is continue to hook up everything back here and get that all moved out of the way, and I'm gonna tuck it up in there, and then we can put the radio back up in its place, bolt it all down, and we will be completely done with the dash install and the new radio install. One side is down in there. Second side is down in there. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall the bolts that were holding this AC control in place, and same goes for the radio. Now I can install the bolts that hold the radio in place up here, and there we go. So that is completely installed now. Radio controls are still working for the steering wheel. Now our last piece is ready to be reinstalled right here, and we are done, guys. Holy crap, it's been a day. It's almost dark now, and oh, come on. Okay, there we go. That is all completely put in and done now. Heck yeah. At some point, I'll probably look into getting some aftermarket speakers put in, but as for right now, these sound great in here. That looks like it is gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always. As I've been recording this video today, more parts have been rolling in off the UPS truck, and I cannot wait to show you guys in next video. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you so much, guys, and I will talk to you later.